Wulf here again with another CD review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ye from Kanye West. I actually meant to have this CD review done a long time ago. When I put out the CD review for Beer Bongs and Bentleys from Post Malone, I was actually working on writing notes for this one, and then that was when I had to move rooms and stuff at college, and then because of that, fell behind on a bunch of work at college, had to spend the whole semester catching up on everything, and wasn't ever able to really do any other CD reviews during that time, except for a few things got sent to me, so I made sure to shove time aside to do those because those were sent to me. But I bought this one, so anyway. Onward, though, to the actual CD review. I didn't really expect this to be released on CD, I'm gonna be honest with you, so take that as you will. But let's talk about the artwork. So, starting on the front of the cover, you have a picture of those mountains in the background. I believe those are mountains in Colorado, because if you don't know, Kanye West actually took that picture himself on the way to the listening party for this album, if I remember correctly. That's how the story went. Either way, what I'm getting at is Kanye took that picture himself. So that picture was, like I said already, taken by Kanye West, the person who made this album. And on top of that picture, you have "I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome" written in green. Now, I gotta say, I say it in literally every single CD review. Please put the title of your album and the artist name on the front of it, and Kanye didn't really do that. And I think that it's kind of weird that he put that "I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome" thing on there, because it's not the title of the album, but it takes up the spot that the title would usually take. But at the same point, he also has been trying to kind of make this message about bipolar disorder, and I think that in a way, since he's already been trying to make that message, it's sort of appropriate. He's been trying to say how being bipolar isn't the joke about this "I hate being bipolar, it's awesome" thing. He's been saying before, however many times in interviews and stuff, that he has bipolar disorder and that it's not sudden mood swings and stuff like that. He's been kind of talking about it from what I remember, and that's kind of a joke that he's trying to make there. So I think it fits, but at the same point, usually you have the album title there, but whatever, he's Kanye West, he kind of does what he wants. Onto the side, you have Ye, and that's it. So the picture continues on to the side, and it has the album title on the side, which is always good, because like I say before, a lot of people store CDs on their sides, so Ye there. Don't have the artist name on there though, but you kind of do, because, and I don't know if Kanye is still trying to do this or not, but for a little while he was trying to tell people, don't call me Kanye, just call me Ye. So, I mean, it kind of doubles as an artist name, I guess, if you want to consider it that. I don't really know if he's still going by Ye or not, though, because I don't think he is, but I'm not completely sure about that. But, right before or after he released this album, he was saying, just call me Ye. So, in a way, it kind of doubles as both album and artist name. So then on to the back, the picture continues again. I believe that the whole thing is just one continuation of the same picture from front side and onto the back, which would make sense if he took it on his phone in landscape mode. You have the track list there. Track lists are always a good thing. Makes it easier for people to figure out what they're listening to if their player doesn't tell them. You guys know the whole story with that one. It's also written in green, handwritten sort of ink, which I think is an interesting style. I think it looks cool. However, it also makes it look like it was kind of just made in Snapchat, which it very well could have been. But, whatever. It's easily readable. It's legible, so that's not even a problem, because I have seen that before. I've complained about that on at least The Saga Continues from the Wu-Tang Clan, how the back track list was just genuinely hard to read. This one is not hard to read. It is handwritten, but it is very clear and easy to read, so that is a good thing. But as you might notice, there's not really that many songs on this album, which we will talk about later on. But yeah, so you have all of that. You also have the features listed there. However, you only have one person listed for a feature twice, and that is Party Next Door, which is a very strange thing, given that there was more features on this album than just that. And I don't really know exactly how the whole thing works with accreditation and stuff when it comes to features, but I always kind of think that you should probably have featuring whoever you're, having on a track in there, especially if you have another artist written as a feature. I guess what I'm trying to say is I just find it strange that Party Next Door is the only person listed as a feature, even though there were other features. But that's beside the point. Down at the bottom, you have some info about, the anti-piracy warning and where, who production company stuff. And so, yeah, interesting. So opening up the case, you will see that the CD is a mirror. The CD is completely reflective. You have some info on the, outer ring there about the production company and stuff, and it says yay on there. I mean, it's okay looking, but I do tend to prefer to have some sort of artwork on there, especially because reflective CDs tend to pick up fingerprints very, very bad, and that's not good. So the fact that it's reflective and probably fingerprints stick to it very easily, not a good thing. Makes it look gross and dirty, even though it's not, and reflective CDs just are not necessarily the best idea. It's always good to have some sort of artwork on there just to eliminate the fingerprint thing. But I guess if you need a mirror, it also, acts as one of those for free. So yeah, but you have the CD, reflective. There is the writing on the front so you can tell which side is, goes in the CD player and everything. Not really much else to say about that because there's nothing on it. So then, lifting up the CD, you will see that you just have a green background underneath it, so there's not really, there literally is nothing to say about that. Then, if you look over at the insert, and then you open up the insert, you will find that the insert is also completely green inside. So, that's a lot of green, and I guess that the album also doubles it as a green screen if you want. So, the art overall for this album, I feel like given that it's Kanye West, who is an extremely big name in the music industry already, it's not such a big deal because if you see Ye, you probably know what album you're getting. I don't think this sort of artwork would have worked for a smaller artist, but given that it's Kanye and Kanye is already so well known and Kanye is already also kind of known for doing whatever he wants, I think the art fits, and I think that the use of that neon green color is actually very nice, and the fact that he took the album art cover photo himself is also a very nice touch. So I think there are a lot of nice touches on this artwork, but I think that part of that only works because Kanye is already a big artist. Anyway, though, let's talk about the actual music. So, oh boy. This album is an interesting one because I can definitely tell you there's some songs that I really do like on this album. There's a couple songs that I really like on this album. Actually, before I talk about songs and liking or disliking them, let me tell you though, this album is only 20-something minutes long, so this is an extremely short album. To be honest with you, I don't know if I would even consider this an album, as it's more of an EP rather than an album, but, whichever. And that's also part of the reason why I was surprised when I saw it for sale on a CD, was because I thought to myself, isn't that just an EP? EPs usually don't come out on CDs, but whatever, it is on a CD, and I guess it's an album, so deal with it. But, yeah, there's some good songs on here, but I gotta say, overall, I wasn't the biggest fan of the whole album. There's some songs on here that I definitely would listen to, multiple times, more often and stuff. I think that I've even played one or two of these on my radio show, so there is some good songs on here. However, there's also a few songs on here that I don't even know if they're really songs, and I don't know, there's a few that just sound strange and I just don't like, and I haven't listened to it in a while, so I can't remember the exact ones that I'm thinking of, but there's some that feel more like, the traditional Kanye ramble rather than a actual Kanye song, and that's all I'll say about that one. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you could probably find this on streaming services, and I think the whole album was also on Kanye's YouTube channel, or on the YouTube, auto-created playlist and stuff. So, anyway, thanks for watching the review, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.